Here we go. We're on this piece right here. Sorry about the video yesterday. The phone had died, so not much we can do about that, but we're on continuing on this. I got up here and I started playing with this. The piece you seen the other day was not like this. It had a piece come over. Every time I pushed it down, it would buckle there. It pushed it down and it would come, it changed this angle as soon as I tried to get this straight piece of metal. As this piece of metal comes straight across, as I tried to push it into the fender, it made it go round here, and that's not what I want it to. That's not what I wanted. I want it to come up straight like this and keep going. I'm going to have to come up further up the fender to get that, and put a new piece in there to come up across here and to put a piece on the front of it. That's basically it, and this is what I'm going to do. I got a piece of round rod. I'm going to stick it in there. I'm going to play with it a little bit. A piece of round rod. I'm going to put it in here. I've shaved it off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to stay with that line as best I can. And right now, as I look at this and I put this in here, as I had that metal coming straight across, I couldn't get it turned. I couldn't make it go flat to the fender because it pulled it back and laid it down. And then when I put it on this way, it did the exact same thing. So this is where I'm at right at the present moment. I'm going to cut this off about here somewhere. This fender is fatter than the fender that we have on the car. And that's what's going on right at the present moment. I'm dealing with the fatness of the fender to make this shape. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut this off. Couldn't stay away from it, you know what I'm saying? Couldn't stay away from it. We'll cut a piece of metal to fit the running board. We did not do any welding to that yet, just kind of messing with this in my brain. Now I'm going to make the end hit the fender nice. Come on. Put that one in there. Round rod's always a nice thing to grab to make shape. I grab it a lot to make shape. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to eye spy it up down to the center of the exhaust. That's what I'm going to try to do. Put that in there like for me and you. And see what has to happen is here when I tried to have that metal come across, it comes straight across, and I didn't have anything to do all this area. So now I do. And I'm going to put it in there for me and you. Turn the welder on. Damn it. Here we go. We're just going to poke it in there. And what I mean by poke is tack. We've got the front tacked. Everything's still staying good, I'm hoping. Level's behind Jolene here. I'm going to grab it. Bubble, we get, not that it matters much. If I say the bubble's there, it should be there. So it's there. So we got that going on. We got this shape going on. So really what we have to do is get this filled in, get some cardboard, make a pattern, and we'll have some. What I'm doing is looking down the middle, the high spot of the exhaust. And what I've noticed, as soon as I started beating that down, as I started hitting it, it started changing the shape of this. I don't want that. I don't want that. So what I'm going to try to do is line that up in the center. Don't look good. I'm hoping that's it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a pattern for this side, make a pattern for this side, and try to bring them together, put a little roll on them. So I just got that tacked in there right now. I like to do this with, I got some cardboard right there. Paper's always nice on something like that because you can see it. I'll get some cardboard over here. There's cardboard here. Huh? That's the running board. Okay, cool. Got some pieces made for the running board. Let's go with this. Want that to run up further like that. This piece of metal did not want to do that with not long enough. Didn't give a mark on that at all. Didn't give a mark on that at all. Why can't I press a line in that? Just try and make that fit there. Still can't see it that good. Wrestling with a piece of paper. I'm going to cut a little bit big and then go from there. Cut it big and we'll go from there. So that's our piece. Hard to mark in there with that marker. That little piece of paper is nice. You know what I'm saying, baby? A little piece of paper is nice. I'm just going to leave some of that. Okay, we'll go with that. I'm happy with that. Lean down. That doesn't, when I bent that down, tacked it there, it gave it this shape where it laid down this way. I don't want that. I want this shape all the way up to the top here, so that's what I had to do to get that shape. And then we'll put a piece on here to finish off the shape. So this is my first piece. Weld that along there, and then we'll face that piece. That's what I'm going to do with this piece right here. Go like this. See what this looks like. I'm going to cut that long enough. If not, I'll put tape on it. And that line, awesome. I'm taking. How I want to do that. Like that. That's where our body molding comes in. I remember I showed you on the last video, I think. That goes along the bottom. But anyways, I got to run this up in here like that. Then we're going for it. So we got 2 pieces of metal to make. This one and this one. We'll put a little better weld on that. Maybe a little bit better weld on the bottom of that. Before we put each piece on, we'll take it and dolly over each edge a little bit, and then we'll fit them together. So I got 2 pieces of metal to make. I need to get a marker because the white pencil isn't doing it so well. It's almost time. We're gonna stop and it's almost time to clean up, man. It's almost time to kick a couple of cars outdoors and all that sort of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's almost time. This is what I'm doing. I got some rusty stuff over there. You want rusty stuff? It doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter anymore. Does it, sweetheart? I got a straight edge going on there. I might as well use it. I'm thinking anyways. I'll cut this one. Ha. That corner fooled me at first when I started pounding on it, so we thought we should better do a video on it. It fooled me at first. We get another piece of metal here. That's the piece right there that we did the round in. We'll have to go the other way, but we still have the pattern for the other side. Alrighty. Looks like someone's boot, doesn't it? Huh? Someone's boot. Oh. Better pattern. The better pattern you make, the better job you'll do. As you see me go off the pattern there. That's me laying rubber. Okay. Let's do another one. Daisy. I said it a million times, but it matters what side of the line you go on when you draw it. You know, if you're doing a pattern or you're trying to follow a pattern. Hoping I'm staying on line. I can't see it that well. Thanks, Pepsi. Alrighty, we got 2 pieces of metal going on here. Got 1 piece there, 1 piece here. It out a little bit. We'll try to get them fitting the best we can. Get them fitting the best we can. And the reason being, like you can see the little car. Where'd we drop that bad boy? You can see the car. The fenders are almost the size of the running boards. They're not as thick as the ones we have. What I'm saying is the running boards are right thin. The fenders are right thin too. They come in right about here. I'm not going to cut these fenders all up for that. Don't feel like doing that. What I'm going to have to do is widen this out to accept the fenders that we have and go with the narrow running boards and then continue on with the front. Basically it. All in a nutshell. There we go. Just need a little roll in this. You can roll that with your hand. I'm gonna put a pair of gloves on because it's got a couple sharp spots in it. Probably could roll it through the roller as far as I could. I don't think I need to do that. I think we're fine. I get it going the wrong way. One of these, that goes there. Okay, there we go. It's just not. What's going on here is, that's where it fits. I made the pattern. Get my marker. The paper pattern didn't fit. That's why this doesn't fit. Basically, that's the end of the situation. The paper pattern didn't fit. Neither does this. I could do the zip cut thing. Yes, I can. And that's what I'm going to do when I get her going on. So I'm going to put this one on. I'm just wondering how much edge, now that I've got that round rod sitting in there, how much edge is going to be rolled over, or how much should be rolled over. I'm going to leave it up to the round rod, I think. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to leave it up to the round rod. And what I mean by that is weld on the top side of the round rod and then weld on the top side of the round rod and then grind it off to get my round shape. Let's do this. You okay, sweetheart? I'm going to put it on top of the round bar here. Now, I'm going to put it on top of the round bar there. I'm going to rock that down. That's okay. No, it's not okay. I'm going to vice grip that there. And then I'll hold it down on the other spot. Well, I'm going to hold it here. Hit it with the welder. It'll stay there. I'm going to get a third arm, push that in. We'll zip cut that so we can get a butt weld on it. Come on. There we go. Oh, hot. Pull yourself, she's hot. Vice. Yes. Let's put that on there. Wherever it's flush is where I want to hit it. tap it down. You can tell when that come across there what kind of gap I would have had. Don't want to do that too much, do I? And a nice little shot up here on the fender. Just make sure that that's not coming off, that's all. I'm going to push it down tight. Actually, do it with the vice grips. Now, with having that round rod in there, I have a lot of meat I'm able to grind to make that round looking. If you know what I'm trying to tell you. It's going in there like that's good, that's good. That's the piece I cut off for there. Get a pair of vice grips on this part. It's going all right. And I'll tack that in there. Cool. And I got a piece going on the front side of this. I'm going to put on the front of that. Now, I've got a marker right there. I'm going to mark it. All right, we'll knock that off. Oh! Speaker off. Back on. Sorry about that. I don't know where the cover is at for the very second. Just going to cut this. Just knock a little bit off, and I could have put it on and zip cut it off, or zip cut it after I stuck it on there, but it just seemed like there'd be a lot of aggravation to tack it on and then start cutting on it, sort of make a mess, sort of. Hoping I can get it back underway here. All right, that's where I like it. I'm going to go from there. I am. Close that up. I want this straight on the bottom so it looks good. And that's where the square tubing's going, on top of that. I guess that first initial tack means everything, you know. And what it means everything. And what I mean by that is, it holds it for you. And if it's held in the right place, then you can continue on. If not, you got to back off and start over. All right, now we're getting third arm here. sec, watch your eyeballs. I'm just gonna push this over. I'm on the mic there, sorry about that. Alrighty. Nice and tight, nice and tight. The fender yet. Do not know what I'm doing yet. We'll see. And we also can cut that, butt weld that, so you really want with it. Burn this off. Watch your eyeballs here. Now I can grind that off to get my roundness. I can weld that on, or grind that off and then weld it on because I got a round rod in there. I can grind that off and make that nice and round. That's all about. Now, I'm going to have to take a step back. I probably should take a step back and take a look at it before I go any further. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. We gotta have the fender is it's so wide, like I said, compared to the other one, but I had to do something with it there, and that looks really good actually. You know what I mean? It's really good. A little bit of welding along here. This is coming up into here nice. I had to cut it off there because it was away from the fender. I had to run it up further to get it up hard. So we'll be able to weld that up there, make that look nice. We got a couple. Let's do this. It's the Bristol board here. It's not quite the right shape, but we grabbed them. This is what I'm going to do, just for me and you. Put some tape on those. straight pattern, decent enough to cut a piece of metal to lay on that so we can see what we got for a running board. If I do that to it, what's it do? Jesus. Come on, man. Come on. Give me a nice piece of straight. Piece of twisted little way. Just trying to make it straight, that's all. That's all I'm trying to do. There, I did it this time, didn't I? Black marker. We got this much distance. See how much distance we got there? Quite a distance there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to straighten that out as best I can. And I'm going to do this. See what happens. Probably made it way too short. Close. That's good. You'll see a little more right there. I'll make that a tape, I will. I'm gonna cut that off right there. Ooh, I like that. That's where it gets cut off. Fits good there, fits good there, fits good there. Oh, I had some tape there. Cut it off there. Thanks, Bristol board guy. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Come on, get on there. That's basically, do we want to stitch that on? Got enough time?
Yeah, we're at 34.
Oh wow, we're doing good. We'll make a piece of metal, we'll cut a piece of metal for that. I like this down here, I don't mind it. When I bent it before, it didn't do the job that I liked, not at all. Didn't like it at all. Yeah, I like that. This piece here could be straightened out a little bit more, probably. I'll probably run that with a straight edge of the metal. Got some metal there. Why not? Let's cut a piece and throw it on there, see what it looks like. Also, forget this stuff. Right? This is my body line down, my body line, I guess. We'll have it far down on here in this one, and then we'll run it up tight down there so it makes it look like it's thicker, thinner, or whatever. I should have a table for that. Cut that, I'm gonna have to go aside for a second. I'll be right back and get a table. I'll be right back, I'm gonna get a table. Someone made that saying up, there's no rest for the wicked. You know what I'm saying? Someone made that up. Good job, Jolene. Jolene backed up, jumped on a grinder, never lost a beat. Did baby, never lost a beat. Alrighty. That's kind of a run board. Are you happy with that in the corner?
Yeah, I like it.
It's kind of like I don't know what else you would do there with that big fat fender there, other than make it go up higher and keep that roll on, I guess. I'm liking it. I'm happy with it. Once you get it welded up and get it ground down, you can continue on. Some metal. Stuff like that, you have to stand back and see if you like it or not. You know? Stuff like that. Now, falling apart here for a minute right here. Falling apart. Come on, sticky part. Let's do this. Get a piece of metal part around. 18 gauge. I'm using everything 18 gauge. That's what I like. That's what I like. This off here. I'm hoping that we can run that with a straight edge. I'm going to run it with a straight edge, even though we've got a little bit. I think there's some had to be taken off there. We'll go with that. Okay. Get my marker. And what I mean was there's a little bit, wasn't a straight edge there. That piece of exhaust pipe should be straight, I'm hoping. Hoping that piece of exhaust pipe is straight. We're going to go with a straight edge on this. Yeah. The only thing with this is when I do one side, I got to do another side. Isn't that the truth? Huh? And I'm trying to do one side and go back and do the other side as they get rocking and rolling, but sometimes it gets out of hand. Oh, don't be like that now. Just trying to straighten your mood a little bit. Man, come on. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna put that over there. I think I'm gonna start up the plasma cutter. The plasma cutter's right there. I'm gonna have to pull these out of the way for a second. On the table. I get pulling more stuff in than I need, see? That thing is heavy. Wow, wait. Almost hit a compression furnace. Is air on?
Yep.
Air's on. We're cooking with gas. Air's on. E-pad going again. I just switched that up for a new E-pad this morning, didn't I? And that damn thing won't not stay on. I'll tape them on. It's hard to believe that. There's a duck over here, Roop. That's plugged in, is it? Yeah, she's plugged in. We're cooking with gas. I want a pair of glasses. I want a pair of gloves. I'm gonna make a run board for the Bugatti. Piece that over together. We're going to weld that up, make it look really nice. Word spot it together. We'll have to come in here on the back side of this and figure out, we can tell where we can cut the fender and take out what we need, because we can see exactly where it's welded. You know, it's no, you can look in the behind and see where it's welded. It's, you can see where it's spotted, eh? And when you're cutting something like that out, when it's all welded up, you just go on the inside, score it with your grinder, and keep scoring it, and then you can peel it just like a sardine can. And you can turn that on. Sorry about yesterday. We didn't want to stop hard like that, but that's what happens in it, baby. Yeah. That's what happens. And I got back into this. Woo woo, love it. Yeah. The old wall. We can weld that to that and cut off a little bit. Good. A little more in there, Ken. A little more in there. Bang that on there like that. Cool. And that'll be the running board. Hold that down tight. Get that flush mounted there. So we butt weld that together there. I might take a little bit more off there to get welded right on top of that square tubing. Other than that, I think that's got it. Does it not? I'll probably flatten that out. Probably start sticking that on and get out of it. How nice that fits. I'll take a slag on the other side. How many minutes we got?
45.
35 minutes in?
45 in.
45? I tack this bad boy on.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Ah, tack the nice on. That's nice, that's nice. That welds in the way. You know. folded them. In the middle there. In the middle there. Just checking, just pulling it out a little bit, just to make sure. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Straighten that out a little bit. Cool. Too cool for school. Square end one, a square. The square end up, knock off the. See it? I had it. I hit it somewhere. I know I did. I hit it. Down on the second level. Come on, where's the hammer? You know, we get the square edge, knock off the slag. That mic's gonna have to go underneath the shirt.
Well, it can. It's not able to.
Welder on that, please. Good enough to butt weld that on. Laying down, then it won't get the true read. If there's any little piece of weld, if there is. Take that off. Slide that on there like so. Fits really nice there. Fits really nice there. We butt weld that together. I got a little welding to do up front there before I slam that down on there. Any welding to do down there if I slam that on there? Everything's good there. I just picked that up first. But I think I'm going to leave it like that for now. That was basically what's going on for the running board. We still have to get our angle iron, put on the bottom of that, just put on the body line. And we have to make one for the other side. We have to make the round part. We have to make this part. We got that part. We just have to round it the other way. We have to figure out this part. We'll take a piece of round rod and do the existing, what's going on there, and we'll mock it. We'll take it to the other side. I guess that's a running board and a handbag, I guess. If you want to know, I guess how long it takes to make running boards, you have to take last video and this video to show how long it took. And basically, that's about it. And that's why I use the exhaust pipe to get that round edge. I like this round edge on the side here. It's nice and goes all the way around. It's not sharp. It's nice to weld to. There's a lot of tension there. This flat piece of metal will take our time, put that on there. Might even take and put it through the roller and then push it down on. That gives it strength, you know what, if you know what I'm trying to say. And that's basically it. Let's give away a hat. Let's give away some hats. A couple hats. You want to give away a couple hats? One hat, two hats?
I gotta go grab the computer.
Okay, she's gonna go grab the computer. You want me to turn it on you? She don't want me to turn it on her, she said. Huh? Basically, that's what it's looking like. The running board come to me in my brain in the morning here. Just had to, you know, come up with something to make it. And basically the exhaust pipe did it on the 40. Why not do it on this? So we'll just take a walk around, go on the other side of this car. That piece went in nice on the back. We do not want to fill the back of this car in just because that's where the rear end's going. We got some cross members to make in there. There's going to be floor in there, all kinds of stuff. This side, remember again, we have to come in here and put the fender on, put the round piece on, do the exact same process we did on the other side, and basically it'll go from there. So that's what we do. Jolie's grabbed her computer, give away some hats. We're in a little bit of a mess right at the present moment, and that's basically because we're working without doing a lot of cleaning, and I can't help that. I can't help that. I'm just trying to get back a little further to take a look at the car. Sometimes I don't get a chance to get back and take a look at it. I wish that bench would automatically move for me, but it won't. I can pull it out of the way. The back fender, I keep looking at that. You know, I basically, it's got a piece of round rod down running down through the middle. It'd be very easy to take that out and dolly those two pieces of metal together and get more of a round going on. But I'm happy with it right at the present moment. I do not know which angle to like the best. You know, do I make this look right on this side, or do I angle it way back? It's just kind of a weird situation what we're going into. But I'm thinking that's going to work with a little bit of weld and a little bit of grinding, just a little bit of filler, so you couldn't tell that that was welded up. I think it's going to look fantastic. Mm-hmm. Fantastic. From the back, if you want to come over to the lane where it's not that much, you can really see a nice running board happening with a nice fender. You know, you can really start to see it take shape. And when that's welded on there, we'll do a nice job welding on there. We'll go on the exhaust first and go over to the metal, try not to warp it up. We did a nice job on that one. That'd be a nice welding project for you, Jolene. Beautiful welding project. Let's get some mats away. That's enough for today, isn't it? Or should we make another one? Want to make another one?
Sure.
Sure, she says. What's wrong, sweetheart?
Nothing, just refreshing.
How many hats are you getting away?
2.
2 hats.
We'll do the first one here.
Well done. Huh? Well done. 1,300. 1,300. Well done. You guys can take the credit for that, not me. Well done.
Kirk Hamilton.
Kirk Hamilton.
I like that you show us what you have done off camera. Keeps us all caught up. Keep it going, mate, from sunny Queensland, Australia.
Well, if you're calling me mate, I'll mate you back. Thank you for making a comment, mate. And I will keep showing you the process, and I hope that you have fun watching and enjoy it somehow. There's other a funny moment or a learning moment or a what the hell moment, you know? And as long as there's one of those, keep on watching, mate.
So
Thanks, Kurt.
I'll save that and then do another one.
They can get a hat or a shirt, can they not?
Yep.
Hat or a shirt.
So we'll pick another winner.
Johnny Garrett. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Johnny Garrett's the second winner. Good work today, you two. Jolene got in there more. Yay. Jolene does a very awesome job with the camera work. Obviously, she obviously knows that you want to see what's going on and what I'm doing and where I'm at. She knows. We just made this video and she went in behind that fender and showed you where you could see the spots of weld where I could cut that off. And basically what I'm saying is once that's welded across there, it's butted there. But once I weld up here and across here and down there, I can go inside there and I can see that fender and I can zip cut that off exactly where that was welded on, and that right there will be the fender now, if you know what I'm trying to say. I do that quite a bit. It's hard to take all that material out of there and then just try to make something fit, especially if you're making it as quick as we are. Let's face it, when it comes to something like that, no one's going to pull something like that off in half hour and say, here you go, you got your running board. Well, that's what we do. Isn't it? That's what we do. Mm-hmm. And if they do, hats off to them. Congratulations. I'm just trying to make this thing as fast as possible and make it as nice as possible at the exact same time. And come on back tomorrow. We'll show you some more. Thanks, everybody. Love you, Jolene.
Love you too, honey.
Have a good one.